What's up guys, it's Jim with Awaken TCG, bringing you guys another live gameplay video and another finals for our local tournament that we had last week. This time I am actually in the finals. I made it. I'm on the right on blue-purple Kaido, and my opponent is on the left on purple and green Doflamingo. Definitely a great deck. Accidentally placing 5 life there, he's going to tell me, and I'm going to realize that and go down to 4. But this was a great match. Definitely a really close match. It came down to one turn. So I think it's going to be a real fun watch. And I think these are two decks that have a lot of interesting play patterns and not two of like the top decks like Whitebeard and stuff. So very interesting game here. But anyway, on one Dawn, I actually won dice roll and chose to go first, as that is what Kaido's best curve is. We're going to play Who's Who and search out an Onigashima, exactly what we were looking for. We're going to add that to hand and pass to him on 2 Dawn. Doflamingo doesn't have a lot to play on 2 Dawn turns. You could like play a Sugar, but that wouldn't really do you much at this moment in time. So he's just going to choose not to play anything. I'm going to swing 5, already knowing what we're going to play. He knows it as well. Going to take that life down to 3. And I will play my Onigashima, ramping up to 4 Dawn. Now passing back to him on 4 Dawn. He's going to swing 5, which probably means he's going to either do a Nami plus a search or something like an Uta. And there's the Uta, as you can see. Probably would prefer the Nami, but Uta isn't bad. Going to restand 2 Dawn and pass to me. This is a really quick game. We both like to play really fast, but we're going to tap Onigashima, get 1 rested Dawn. And I'm going to, or at least thinking about attaching this to leader, as I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do with my remaining Daunt. But yeah, we're just going to swing 6. If he decides to block with the Uta, that'll give us a extra Dawn, but he doesn't. And we're just going to play Miss All Sunday, drawing a card, and ramping a Dawn up to 8 Dawn this turn, which means next turn we will be at 10 after he passes from 6 onto us. Anyways, he's going to attach 2 to leader, swing 7. We're going to give him that, go down to 2. We could have countered out, but I think going to 2 is safe at the moment. Anyway, he's going to play Nami with his last remaining 4 Dawn and search out a Buena Festa. Passing to us, now on 10 Dawn already. Pass on 6 and your opponent's on 10. This is why Kaido going first is really, really scary if you get your correct curve like I did. And there it is. We're going to get probably the best card we can have right now, which is the 10-drop Kaido. Send both of those back to hand and swing twice. First with Robin. He's going to actually just give us a 1k Sugar, which is not that amazing in this matchup. And we're swinging 5 again. He'll give us his Vanilla Usopp. 2 pretty good cards to counter out with. He's going to be on 8 Dawn here. Probably the best thing to play at the moment would be a 7-drop Luffy. He's going to swing 5 at Robin, and we're going to counter out for 1. He's going to play the 7-drop Luffy, summoning a 4-cost Brook, which summons the 3-cost Nami, and with his remaining 1 Dawn, use Nami's on-play effect. However, he does whiff with the Search effect, unfortunately. Probably saw a few Don Quixote Pirates in there, whether it was a 10-drop Doflamingo. But anyways, I actually asked him here, how many Dawn are you at next turn? He's going to be at 10. So I know I should probably be playing around 10 drop, but I actually end up not doing it, which is probably my downfall in this match. I just thought after he did that Nami search and bottom deck stuff, I was thinking there might have been a 10 drop in there and he could not have it in hand, so I kind of play like he doesn't, which was probably the incorrect play. We're going to swing 5, hoping he blocks so we can start trying to swing into his blocker and take it out. However, he is not going to let that happen here. Just give us a quick Buena Festa that he searched out earlier to bring it up to 7k. We're going to play Kaido anyway. Pop it, put 5 back to the Dawn deck, and stand 1 is active. Back from the Dawn deck, and we're going to do another Onigashima, bringing us up to 7, so we'll be on 9 again last turn, even though we did, or next turn, even though we did Dawn -5. We're going to put that extra Dawn on Kaido, swing 7 to lead. He's going to take that. We'll swing 10 to lead. He gives us a block, and we'll swing 12 to lead. So he actually gave us a block and a 4K restanding as Luffy. But we're going to swing 12 to lead this time. He either has to take this or give us a lot of counter, and he's going to give us a lot of counter. He's going to block with Luffy and give us 6K in counter up to 13. If he has 10 cost Doflamingo here, it is going to be pretty rough with us. And judging by the fact that he is swinging 5 right off the bat here at our Robin, we know that he's probably going for it. It's 5-5, not much to think about. And since he knows we're not going to have much to attack with, he's actually just going to go swing with his blocker since he doesn't have to worry about anything swinging. And he's going to make all 3 of our Kaido cards not be able to restand on this next turn. Now, the reason I kind of think I also didn't play around this card was because I had a 10 drop in hand, board clear. So I knew if he did a big board and rested mine, I didn't really care about it because I would just kind of board clear. But I am on 9 here, so I need to wait an extra turn for that. So I think that's what it came down to, and that's why it was not the right play to swing with everything. I maybe should have left my 12K Kaido standing here, which would have gave us either the opportunity to take out 2 of his guys with the Who's Who and my 12K Kaido, or something along those lines, but not 100% sure what the exact best play was. All I know is that play probably cost me the game because 10 costs like this are completely busted, and this is why the card is so good. We'll just go ahead and attach 5 to Who's Who, swing 7 at his Brook, knowing that if I can survive and not take a lot of damage these next few turns, we should be in the clear. We're going to play Uta with our remaining 4, put up a blocker. Now, this next turn, he's going to swing 5 at our Who's Who, clearing our only attacker at the moment. Swing 5 again. Now that he's doing this, he's kind of making me feel like he's going to drop another 10 drop. He's going to swing 7. And I think we're going to actually just have to take this one. And he's going to swing 10. We're going to give him the blocker, knowing that we're going to play our 10 drop of our own this next turn, which is actually going to be a fantastic board clear. But he's going to play his 10 drop Dofi. This would be completely game over if I didn't have 10 drop Kaido, because there's just nothing you can do about that. But there it is, 10 drop Kaido, clearing the board, mine and his. Unfortunately got rid of 2 big bodies on mine, but as they're rested for multiple turns, it just doesn't do anything for you. Like, this is why I say sometimes, like, 10 cost Dofi is just literally a KO 3. It's insanely strong. He's going to swing 7 here, and we're going to have to take it and drop 2 Uta blockers, which is going to make it really, really difficult to go for game this next turn. Now I am on, after putting back 6 and ramping 1, I'm on 7 Dawn this turn. I don't think there is any scenario where I can win this turn. I think the best thing to do would probably be to play a blocker, if not more than 1 blocker, and make him block with his Utas so they can't swing next turn. However, I play this turn kind of weird. I play Queen here, kind of hoping that I draw the 2-drop Black Maria to play 2 blockers out, because I know if I did that, I could actually survive. But we don't actually end up finding it here. And in that case, this makes this turn a little more difficult, because now that I played the Queen, I actually can't swing, because the Uta will just end up resting my Queen, and I know I'm absolutely dead if my blocker's rested. We're just going to play the 1-drop Who's Who, probably looking for the 1 cost plus 4K event or a 2K counter. And there's the Black Maria we were looking for. Unfortunately, came a bit too late, as we only have 1 standing Dawn left. And as we said, if we swing, it is kind of going to cost us the game. So we're just going to pass here, kind of baiting that we have 1 Dawn up for the plus 4K event, which if we did, we would have won this game. He knows he loses next turn. He doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. So he's going to have to go for game here. First swinging 7 at leader. We will just go ahead and give him a 1K and a 2K. Swinging at 9 at leader. We're going to block that, and another 9 at leader. If we have it, we have it. But out of 5 cards in hand, I think 3 or 4 of them are dead. So unfortunately, that is going to be the end of the match, and we end up going second in this tournament. But I think this just goes to show, like, purple green Doflamingo is definitely a great deck. I don't think its matchup into blue purple Kaido is amazing, but I think this Kaido deck is actually a great meta contender. It can beat yellow, it can beat all these other colors. I think the only color it struggles with is going to be like rush decks like Red Zoro. So decks like that just completely blow it out. But I think in this current like slower meta state, I think blue purple Kaido can actually be a really strong meta contender in some scenarios. So if you haven't tried it out, I would actually try it out if you love playing big bodies, ramping up Dawn really fast. But anyways, I'll have the deck link in the description for anybody that wants to check it out. And thank you guys for watching. Next week, we will be doing a locals coverage of what you guys voted for in our community post. And it looks like people want to see black and green Isho. So expect a full tournament coverage of our black and green Isho run next week. I think Wraith is going to be the one doing that. But thank you guys for watching and have a wonderful day. Peace.